Hey guys, so I just want to make a short little video about Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. They are both releasing their new albums on August 17th. Sweetener, Ariana's album, and Queen, Nicki Minaj's album. And I just want to give like my predictions and stuff on who will uh, get the number one spot uh, on Billboard the week after the albums are released. So starting off with, let's go with Queen. So Nicki Minaj's Queen album, long overdue album, a lot of anticipation before she started releasing tracks off of the album. She released Chun-Li and Barbie Tings. I believe it was back in May or June of this year. And they both went number one and number two on iTunes and stayed there for quite a while, like a week or two. And Chun-Li, I believe, debuted within the top 10 or eventually reached the top 10 of the Billboard charts. And it has been certified gold, to my understanding. And yeah, so I mean, that's a good song. I personally like the song. I went through a moment there where I would listen to it constantly on repeat. Barbie Tings, even though it has a good beat and flow, it's just a song that really didn't stick with me, at least. So I would probably say several weeks after those were released, she finally put Queen up for pre-order and released a third single called Rich Sex featuring Lil Wayne off of the album. And I don't believe that song gained really any attention. Like, it sort of just was released and that was it. No one really talked about it. It really didn't chart anywhere significant. And that's that. Like, it's really not a standout track. It's good. It sounds like a lot of songs Nicki has released, or at least a lot of album cuts from Nicki's previous albums. So that came out, and she most recently released Bad featuring Ariana Grande. I was very excited for the song, however, it's pretty boring. Ariana's voice sounds great. Actually, they both sound well on a song together. It's too mellow and just too mid-tempo. Like, there's nothing to it. The verses are fine. It's just a boring song. And the video, they both look gorgeous, but it's just a boring video. So, and I believe Bed has reached top 40 on the Hot 100, but I don't believe it's moving up the charts significantly. It's still moving a little bit at radio. I believe it is top 25 or top 20 now. So with that being said, they're coming out. Queen is being released in 2 weeks alongside Sweetener. So Ariana released No Tears Left to Cry. Of course, it was a huge hit for her. Debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts. And I mean, it was, I would say, one of the songs of the summer, at least one of the most memorable songs of the summer. Huge hit at radio, hit on the charts. It was just a massive hit for her. So after that, she released The Light Is Coming, which was a promo single featuring Nicki Minaj. It is definitely a grower. It sounds better when the bass beat sort of comes in the song. And that song, I believe, debuted in the top 20 on the Hot 100. So it was like a significant promo single. Released a Reebok exclusive video for that. I still haven't watched it. It's just, honestly, just looks super boring to me. So after that, she released God Is a Woman, which is the second official single from the album. The music video to that song is amazing. It's probably Ariana's best music video to date. I also like the song. The song is good. It's not my favorite that she has released, but it's a good single. It's a good second single, has a good sound, has a great music video. She sounds great in it. It has a fairly decent message. I don't think it's a religious sort of jab at anyone's faith or religious beliefs. It's just um, letting a guy know that, like, once you make love to me or you're with me, you will believe God is a woman, because I will basically just have you captivated and, like, just mesmerized. So, so Ariana released those 3 singles off of the album, and Nicki Minaj has released three singles from the Queen album, 4 altogether, including Barbie Tings, which was just a promotional track apparently. So with that being said, I do believe, and this is just my personal opinion, I believe it will be a close race to #1 for these albums, um, based off of how the album's first week sales were for Ariana and Nicki's previous albums. So Dangerous Woman um, was released in 2015, and I believe it sold around 175 SPS, or 175,000 SPS, so that's including traditional album sales and streaming numbers, and it debuted at #2. The Pink Print SPS numbers were, I believe, like 240,000 SPS, and again, traditional and streaming. And I believe Pink Print debuted at #2. If not, it was #1, but I believe it was #2 as well. With that being said, I do believe with all of the promotion and just sales figures and anticipation, I do believe Ariana could take the #1 away from Nicki. And this is just based off of the pop mainstream and how well her singles have done, especially her first single, No Tears Left to Cry. Just going based off of that information, I do believe Ariana will have a #1 against Nicki. However, Nicki Minaj's streaming numbers are good, and that it being a rap album, especially from Nicki Minaj, I mean, she's the #1 female rapper, aside from Cardi B, but there is a lot of just anticipation, and just with, like, social media, I feel like Nicki Minaj will get those high streaming numbers. But with that being said, I still think Ariana might have this against her. I think she will take the #1. I think that she will sell more physical copies, and do decent streaming numbers. So with that being said, I do think Ariana will get the #1 for Sweetener, and #2 will go to Queen by Nicki Minaj. Comment below your predictions, or what you think, who will take the #1 spot. And if you would like to see more videos like this, or just more content from me, again, comment below and just let me know. Also, make sure you subscribe to more videos. I will be uploading just different content in regards to pop culture and things that are going on on social media and such. Thanks.